salvation. 'Cause in my heart I know the flesh is weak.
24 minutes on to the hour of 7 o'clock. Good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Cupidi, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. It's Thursday, the 16th day of January. January gone fast, boy. Good morning, all those of you in the diaspora. Good morning, Sylvina Charles, Mary E. Banks. Lovey, good morning to you. Howdy do. Each and every one of you locked on right about now. It's a good day to have a good day. The air is fresh on the outside, man. I feel well. Dr. Francis Martin, good morning to you and the family. Dr. Love Jeremy Christopher, how you doing, papi? All is well? How the pigs? Mildred Smith, you and Shem, good morning. Zamora Plenty. Judy, your birthday comes up on the 22nd. Happy advance to you. Michelle Daniel, Cicely Blackman, Fashida Gibbs, Lydia Cameron, good morning. Good morning to the folks inside of Belle Plaine and Barrett and surrounding areas. Razum, good morning. Hermitage in St. Patrick, good morning. Mr. Haig Murray, good morning to you and the family. How do you do? Upper St. John, good morning. Yulin is dancing. I know that. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me do this for Yulin, all right? Just for Yulin. Holy Spirit, take my soul. She loves this.
Holy Spirit.
Catherine Phillip, good morning.
Holy Spirit, take my soul.
Mama Can and surrounding areas. Debbie, what's up, bro? Mommy Lyris, Steva and family. Kitty Cat, what's up? Ariel. Shanti Mellon, St. Patrick, good morning. Hey, the time is running, man. Let's get into the word of the day. The word of the day today, that word is enigma. Enigma. Yeah, we should get it up on the screen momentarily. Congratulations to the semi-finalists of the 2025 Independence Calypso competition. It's a nice competition, a nice lineup that I'm seeing. Yeah, enigma, a personal thing that is mysterious. E-N-I-G-M-A, enigma. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. His quiet personality made him an enigma to his peers. A personal thing that is mysterious. Nice. You know, there are some folks that are just quiet and, you know, you're trying to figure them out. They're sort of mysterious. Yeah, I know quite a number of people like that. You could never predict what they're thinking. And that was your word of the day. The motivational tip of the day is up next. Nadisha, good morning. How do you do? Good morning to the Sandersons. Now there's a lady who sells some food, good food around the corner just by the Sandersons there. Good morning, lady. How are you doing? Any green peas yet? Surround yourself with positivity. Always remember that. Spend time with people who inspire and uplift you. The energy will boost your own. Yeah, don't sit around with people that always, you know, trying to belittle you in a sarcastic kind of way. You know what I'm saying? There are folks that throw things in your face in a kind of way, you know, and belittling you. These are not people to be around, you know. They dampen your spirit. They take away, they soak up your positivity. You understand? Align yourself with people who would tell you the right thing. When you're wrong, they tell you you're wrong, but they do it in a way with love and things like that, and they tell you good things, you know. Yeah.
Holy Spirit, take my soul.
I think I will sing that song too, you know.
Holy Spirit, fill my soul.
Monica Meros Williams, good morning.
Holy Spirit, take my soul. Hi-ya.
Susan Douglas and family, good morning. I hope the guys are leaving you alone this time, right? The nutritional health tip of the day comes up next.
Today's in-season featured local fruit is guava. The fruit and leaves of the guava plant are both filled with nutritional compounds that can be used to alleviate many health conditions in men. Research suggests that the guava, which contains high levels of the plant pigment lycopene, which is also found in tomatoes and watermelon, has strong antioxidant properties and has been shown to lower the risk of benign prostatic hyperplasia or enlarged prostate. Additionally, high levels of lycopene have been associated with reducing the risk and the potential to suppress the progression of prostate cancer. This fruit may also be used to support fertility and heart and bone health. The fruit is also rich in vitamin C, potassium, and fiber. Apart from its benefits in alleviating the effects of prostate cancer, guavas, when eaten, can also aid in alleviating other illnesses which affects men, such as the common cold, supports heart health, supports eye health, improves digestion and skin conditions. It is important to note that too much guava should not be consumed if you have digestive problems that include constipation, bloating, cramps, or watery stools. The leaves of the guava plant are also great for balancing blood glucose levels, lowering blood pressure, and preventing tooth decay by destroying harmful germs in the mouth. It can also help in weight loss and can be a great treatment for diarrhea. Guavas are most commonly eaten raw, but do make delicious juices and drinks. It can be made into jams and marmalades and added to baked goods. The leaves can also be eaten raw as well, or steeped in hot water and consumed as tea. Visit our TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and website during the month of June for more information on issues surrounding men's health. Until next time, the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council reminds you to look, eat, and feel well.
Rolls ring a bell? Yes, they keep the body.
Holy Spirit, take my soul. Holy Spirit.
So folks, I hope you're paying particular attention to the health tips that we've been giving. We've got a new cadre of them coming up. Yeah. Buzzing this morning, official trip to China wraps up tomorrow. I wouldn't call it controversial, but you know, some folks has it having a measure of controversy with the timing and the outbreaks they're saying in China. Let's see how it goes. In the region, Dominican government warns against unauthorized immigration platforms. Internationally, Hamas approves proposed proposal for Gaza truce and captive exchange with Israel. In sports, Cricket West Indies launches high-performance initiatives to accelerate player and coaching development. Judy Benoit, good morning to you and yours. Good morning. The most... let me not say that, eh? Because next thing I say it and people start to, call me and how you could say that. But Judy has... is as beautiful as she was when I saw her 30-something years ago. Yeah. I would never forget that Judy and Glenn Noel came to the Pearls Church of God to do a presentation on HIV/AIDS. That time, AIDS was the talk of the day, man. All right, I want to say happy birthday, and I'm happy that this person did come through and send this all the way from Belize. Now it says, good morning, GBN. Can you shout out birthday greetings to my niece, WPC Tamika Calist? It's coming from her uncle, Desmond, all the way in Belize. She's attached to the RGPF. WPC 773 Calist. Happy birthday to you. Celebrate it in fine style today, all right? Nice. Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather comes up right after this.
Grenada
Grenadians, the National Celebrations Committee invites you to celebrate the next 50, embracing a future of development, transformation, and unity as we ready ourselves to mark the Grenada's 51st anniversary of independence. On February 7th, 2025, activities include the Independence Monarch Competition semifinals, January 25th at Lassaget's Playing Field, with the final carded for Saturday, February 1st at the Sutters Bus Terminal. National Church Service, February 2nd, 3 p.m., Crossview RC Church. February 6th, National Colors Day, Interministerial Competition and Independence Cultural Extravaganza from 7 p.m. at the Grenfell Bus Terminal. And on Friday, 7th, it's the grand finale at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium, the Independence Day Rally, Military Parade, and Made in Grenada Expo. Let's all celebrate in true Grenadian unity, the anniversary of our 51st independence.
Grenada is such a beautiful country.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Thursday, January 16th, 2025. Coming up in the news, official trip to China wraps up tomorrow. In the region, Dominican government warns against unauthorized immigration platforms. Internationally, Hamas approves proposal for Gaza truce and captive exchange with Israel. And in sports, Cricket West Indies launches high-performance initiatives to accelerate player and coaching development. We've got the details of these and more after these two messages.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Good morning, I'm Gordon Joseph in with the details. Tomorrow, January 17, marks the conclusion of Grenada's official visit to China, which has been focused on strengthening bilateral ties and advancing cooperation in key areas. During the trip, Chinese President Xi Jinping reiterated China's commitment to supporting Grenada's economic and social development, particularly through South-South cooperation. He also praised Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell's leadership in CARICOM, especially during Hurricane Beryl, and shared insights on improving governance. Xi further pledged continued support for Grenada, including scholarships and collaboration in renewable energy, environmental sustainability, and digital technology, areas that Prime Minister Mitchell had emphasized ahead of the trip. Over the past 2 decades, Grenada-China relations have flourished, with Prime Minister Mitchell reaffirming reaffirming Grenada's steadfast support for the One China principle, emphasizing respect for China's sovereignty and territorial integrity. As a result of this visit, Grenada and China have signed 13 cooperation agreements, including a Memorandum of Understanding on Economic Development, cooperation between Grenada's Ministry of Economic Development and China's National Development and Reform Commission, an MOU on Blue Economy cooperation between the Ministry of Commerce and Commerce of China and Grenada's Ministry of Economic Development, an MOU promoting unimpeded trade between China's Ministry of Commerce and Grenada's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, an MOU for the implementation of the Global Development Initiative signed by China's International Development Cooperation Agency and Grenada's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, an exchange of letters of a feasibility study for the Phase 9 China-Grenada Agricultural Technical Cooperation Project, an implementation plan for cultural cooperation 2025 to 2029 between China's Ministry of Tourism and Grenada's Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture, an MOU on trade cooperation between Grenada's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the China Council for the Promotion of International Trade, an MOU on green and low carbon development between China's National Development and Reform Commission and Grenada's Ministry of Climate Resilience, Environment and Renewable Energy, an MOU between Yantai City, China and St. George, Grenada to promote a zero carbon island cooperation, an MOU on media exchange between Xinhua News Agency and Grenada Information Service, a cooperation agreement between China Media Group and Grenada Information Service, also an agreement on economic and technical cooperation between the governments of China and Grenada, a cooperation plan on the Silk Road Economic Belt and the 21st Century Maritime Silk Road between the two governments. Prime Minister Mitchell, along with Ministers Joseph Andal and Lennox Andrews, Senator Salim Rahman, and other members of Grenada's government arrived in China on Saturday, January 13th for this official visit. The trip wraps up tomorrow, January 17th. The Central Statistical Office is seeking the cooperation of the public to execute the Harmonized Organization of the Eastern Caribbean States Labor Force Survey. The Harmonized OECS Labor Force Survey is undertaken by the National Statistical Offices of the various member states to collect socioeconomic data from persons in randomly selected households across the region. According to Kanita Paul, Director of Statistics, enumerators are currently in the field. She emphasized that the survey plays a crucial role in shaping effective policies as the data collected will provide valuable insights.
This survey is done concurrently with the old survey instrument. Basically what that means is that the office is conducting two labor force surveys at the same time. The surveys are conducted at a household level, and enumerators are currently in the field collecting information for both surveys. The office is kindly soliciting the cooperation from the general public to provide the information as requested by the enumerators. The labor force survey is very important because it allows the office to produce the statistics that is required by policymakers to better understand how people are relating to the labor market and how this changes over time. The information collected also assists in the development of policies for the improvement of the living conditions of all Grenadians.
A full participation is requested, recognizing the importance of such an initiative. On Saturday, January 11th, 2025, police conducted an operation in the Dusty Highway area of St. George, which resulted in the discovery of 773 grams of cocaine, along with various component parts of an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle. Those parts include 8 butt stocks, 8 buffer tubes, 5 lower receivers, trigger triggers, pistol grips, and selector livers. The police also conducted searches at the home of Akeem Kimon Francis of Marion St. George, where an additional 4 pounds of cannabis were found. As a result, Akeem Kimon Francis, a 36-year-old boat builder of Woodlands residing in Marion St. George, and Nelon Walker, a 33-year-old businessman of Frequency St. George, were jointly charged with the offenses of possession of firearm and trafficking in cocaine. Akeem Francis was additionally charged with the offenses of trafficking in cannabis and handling of a controlled drug, to wit, cocaine. Both men were brought before the St. George's Magistrate Court on Tuesday, 14th January 2025. Mr. Walker pleaded not guilty to all charges and no evidence was offered against him, therefore he was discharged. Mr. Francis pleaded guilty to the charges of trafficking in a controlled drug, cannabis, handling a controlled drug, possession of a firearm, and also not guilty to trafficking in a controlled drug, cocaine. The matters were adjourned to tomorrow, Friday, January 17th, 2025, for sentencing. He was remanded to His Majesty's prison until that date. That concludes the first segment of news. The local segments, stay with us, the regional and international developments, along with the sports and the weather. They're straight ahead.
Go.
In the region, the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica has issued a warning regarding the use of unauthorized platforms for completing the online immigration and customs declaration card. Authorities emphasized via a statement this week that the only legitimate and secure platform for submitting the declaration is the official government's website, edcard.dominica.gov.dm. This government-managed website is free to use and ensures that travelers' information is processed accurately in compliance with Dominica's immigration and customs regulations, the statement further stated. The government has made it clear that it does not charge any fees for completing the online ED forms. Travelers are urged to avoid using unauthorized third-party websites or services that claim to facilitate immigration or travel processes, as these platforms may lead to misinformation, potential fraud, and delays in processing travel documents. Harriet Cross has been appointed as the new governor of Montserrat, succeeding Sarah Tucker, who will transfer to another diplomatic service appointment. Cross will officially take up her role in April 2025. With an extensive and distinguished career in the UK's Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, the FCDO, Cross brings a wealth of diplomatic experience to her new position. Most recently, she served as the British High Commissioner in Port-of-Spain from 2020 to 2024. Prior to that, she was the British Consul General to New England in Boston from 2016 to 2020. Cross's career includes key diplomatic roles in various global regions. She served as Deputy Ambassador in Sana'a, Yemen from 2015 to 2016 and held several significant positions at the FCDO, including working in the Middle East and North Africa Directorate between 2013 and 2015. Looking further afield, Hamas says it has approved a proposal to halt the war in Gaza and exchange Israeli captives for Palestinian prisoners held in Israeli prisons. The Palestinian armed group on Wednesday told Al Jazeera Arabic that its delegation delivered its approval of a ceasefire and prisoner exchange agreement to mediators. Israel has yet to announce a response to the proposal. The news comes after mediators mediators from the United States, Qatar, and Egypt reported that a potential agreement to halt Israel's 15-month war on Gaza was closer than ever and could be clinched very soon, but nothing is guaranteed. They said an agreement could start being implemented immediately after signing. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is expected to convene his cabinet on Thursday, according to Israeli media reports. And finally, Russia appeared to be ready itself for talks on the future of Ukraine with United States President-elect Donald Trump ahead of his swearing-in on Monday. No special conditions are needed for this. What is required is the mutual intent and political will to have a dialogue, said Russian President Vladimir Putin's spokesman Dmitry Peskov on Saturday. But Russia expressed its parameters very quickly. Putin's aide Nikolai Patrushev told a Russian news outlet KP that a Ukraine settlement should be reached by the US and Russia without Ukraine and without the European Union. Asked whether territorial concessions would be made, he said, "This is not even up for discussion." Moscow appears confident that Trump's worldview is similar to its own and conducive to a deal that sidelines Europe. That's the regional and international news. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. It's 1 minute after 7 o'clock. Good morning, sporting fans. Cricket West Indies CWI started 2025 with 3 groundbreaking high-performance programs aimed at elevating the standard of West Indies cricket across all levels. The initiatives brought together international expertise and regional talent in an unprecedented effort to strengthen both playing and coaching capabilities. The first 2 initiatives focused on advanced batting techniques against spin bowling and enhancing spin bowling capabilities with a focus on wrist spin. The specialized high-performance batting spin and spin bowling camp began on January 11th and runs until the 17th. It features 30 of the region's most promising players. Under the guidance of Chennai Super Kings Academy head coach Sriram Krishnamurthy and spin bowling coach Amaris Rashid, the 6-day intensive program aimed to refine participants' skills. For players like Matthew Nandu from Guyana, Kirk McKenzie from Jamaica, and Kevin Wickham from Barbados, this camp builds on their experience at the Chennai Super Kings Academy in India last December, where they trained alongside 4 other West Indies players. The third initiative is a coaching symposium held at the Coolidge Cricket Ground in Antigua from 13th to 15th January. The symposium aimed to enhance the skill set of regional franchise coaches while broadening their knowledge to support franchise and international players' development. The symposium's key objectives included bringing clarity to coaches on the requirements for developing and managing players at the franchise level to meet the West Indies brand. It also aimed at empowering and enabling a collaborative learning community among coaches to achieve world-class outcomes. The symposium featured newly appointed West Indies head coach Darren Sammy as one of 6 presenters over the 3 days. Coaches from the Chennai Super Kings Academy joined CWI coaching development consultant James Davidson in delivering the sessions. In attendance were 11 franchise coaches and 2 from the combined campuses and colleges team. The symposium provided a platform for knowledge exchange and emphasized creating a pathway for coaching excellence in the region. That concludes the sports. We'll have more sports for you during our luncheon edition. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead. the latest weather forecast, we join forecaster Cassia Johnson at the Met Office of the MBIA. Good morning, Cassia.
Good morning to you and good morning to the listeners. Here is the weather for today, Thursday, 16th January 2025. Currently at the airport, conditions are partly cloudy with adjacent showers. Winds are calm. Pressure 1014.3 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature 24.9 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 84%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.3 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature last night 23.7 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was 0.3 millimeters of rainfall at the airport, which brings the total for the month to 52.8 millimeters. Looking at the public forecast, valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers. Today's maximum temperature, 30.0 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in northerly swells. A small craft advisory is in effect. Tides are currently falling and will be low at 10 a.m., high at 4:15 p.m. Sunset today, 6:32, sunrise tomorrow, 6:02. Again, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers. A small craft advisory is in effect. From the Met Office, I am Cassia Johnson.
Thank you, Cassia. Have yourself a wonderful day now.
Thank you. Same to you.
Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's easy when you shop using Courts Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
It's 7 minutes after 7 o'clock. To end the news, a recap of the headlines. Locally, the official trip to China wraps up tomorrow. In the region, Dominican government warns against unauthorized immigration platforms. Internationally, Hamas approves proposal for Gaza truce and captive exchange with Israel. In sports, Cricket West Indies launches high-performance initiatives to accelerate player and coaching development. That has been the morning's edition of news for today, Thursday, January 16th, 2025. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending the invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
And so it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Unlocking opportunities, Excel leads the way in digital advancement every single day. Fair internet access for all to share. Transparent billing with consumer care. Excel through the EC bill, safeguarding our rights. Net neutrality, consumer protection shining bright. Mobile number portability available to you. Switch providers seamlessly. Keep the number true. Excel through the EC bill, promoting fair play in the digital world. Every single day, affordable services are important for all. Through the EC bill, there'll be progress overall. Ectel and the NTRCs connecting our communities.
Ectel and the NTRCs digitally transforming our space together.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sun Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
It's 13 minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome to the conversation this morning. And this morning, I really want to zero in on a specific topic this morning. But before I do that, I want to give you the list of names that have been selected for the Independence Calypso Monarch semi-final. All right, the names so far, there are 20 of them. Andrew Phillip Hits, Anthony Etienne Grenada Michael Jackson, Anthony Phillip Ranking Mabin, Brent Buckmeyer Area Code, Burgess McPhee and Cheryl Vincent, Quaco and Cheryl V, Cheryl Antwine, Lady Cheryl, Edison Francis, Teacher Eddie, Hector Thomas, Mr. Legs, Jason Joseph, Big J, Jermaine Simon, Superstar, Jerry Batiste, Papa Jerry, Joseph Telesford, Supreme, Kelly Klein, Rootsman Kelly, Michael Prince, Nelson Map, Mr. Razor, Nivian Cox, Samantha Dixon, Royalty, Sean Niles, So a Serpent, Teddy Christopher, Top Cat, and Valine Ned. Valine. Those are the semi-finalists for the 2025 Independence Calypso Monarch event. That show comes up, I think, next Saturday at last suggest the semifinals. Congratulations to all those of you who made it to the semifinal, and I wish you all the best. All right, go there and give your best. All right, good, nice. 14 minutes after 7. The topic this morning. It's a buzz on the ground since December, and it came from the New National Party's convention and the whole what we call a controversy about it, how it was done, and so forth. Folks were talking, and there is that consistent talk on the ground that there is the possibility of a third party being formed in Grenada. Now, historically, Grenada is accustomed to basically two parties. Yeah, there are other parties on the side, but in terms of making a mark, all right, an indelible mark on the Grenada political landscape, it has been basically two parties. All right, so the question this morning, and I want you to be as brief and as justifiable as possible. Do you think that Grenada is now ready for a third political party? Do you think that they will embrace a third political party? And if so, what impact do you think a third political party will have on the political landscape of Grenada? Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Innocent.
You're close to something. You are close to something.
Oh, no, it is done already.
Okay.
Broadly, I would just say that is a waste of time in response to your question. But my substantive point this morning is that of the news that I heard on your network last night in relation to a motion filed by one of the lawyers in challenging the government, one of the laws that the government has made in relation to the non-bailable offense when you're found in possession of a illegal gun. It's really, really troubling when these so-called educated, or supposed to be educated and intelligent people who call themselves lawyers are involved in this foolishness. And they are part of the gang and criminal network. And I make no apologies for so saying. Some of those lawyers are part of those networks, not just in Grenada, Caribbean-wise. We have a situation in Grenada where we have a gun violence with guys using gun willy-willy. Some people getting killed. Look at the situation back in Trinidad. Now they have a state of emergency in relation to the same gun violence. We are trying to curb this thing in Grenada, that it don't reach to the state of which it is in Trinidad right now. And what the government has done? The government has removed that channel where the lawyers can go before the magistrate and get immediate bail for those criminals and them that is wreaking havoc and uneasiness in Grenada. They put it in the hands of the judge, so that if you are found in possession of an illegal gun or ammunition, you can no more go before the magistrate and get bail. You have to go before the judge. Only the judge will have the discretion whether you should be granted bail or not. But you know what is happening? Those laws and them are so comfortable with the magistrates and them in Grenada that the criminal friends and them get bail every time they go before those magistrates. The government, sensing all of what is happening, has decided to close that channel and bring it in the hands of those judges that they know willy-willy with, so that the criminals will be off the street. But prior to that, the government gave 3 months, 90 days amnesty for your illegal guns. Bring it in, because you are not supposed to have it. It is an illegal weapon. It can cause harm and insecurity to our country. Okay. Only few of them take advantage of that. So the government had to put system in place to protect the rest of the citizens. We also have a right.
Okay.
Yes, the criminals have right as well, but we, the major part of the citizens, have a right. And we are saying, when the police find them with illegal guns, they should go to prison unbailable, unless the judge say that they could be let out based on certain conditions. We have to set a precedent in this country. Okay. It is not business as usual.
All right, caller. Okay.
You know?
All right.
I mean, I'm sorry I'm taking up some of your time,
Yeah,
but
well,
I
ain't letting you take more, okay?
This is more important than the question that you posed this morning.
No. Well, to you, thanks. To you, yes, but not necessarily. Thanks for your contribution, though. That's a point for another topic. So I want to hear from you this morning. Very salient point, but that's not what we want to deal with this morning. I really want to hear from us. What do you think of a third party? Third party, Natalia, behave. Natalia, not this kind of language. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Mr. Joseph, good morning. Greetings. How are you?
Welcome.
That issue raised by that chap also came to. I have a comment to that, but not today. Let's focus on what you just asked. You know, we've been bluffed amongst many things on this quote-unquote two-party state. It has never been developed as a two-party state. There was a time as a matter of fact, the new jewel movement came in to break this dirty habit. That is why they won. Of course, they won in a different way. The last time in 1979 back there, but this two-part is a scam. Just as in these big quote-unquote liberal style governments, the United Kingdom is one. They say they have a two-party. No, they don't have two-party states. Never been. The United States just the same. All of them are the same. Similarly here, the two principal parties in Grenada are the same thing. They constitute the same mentality, personality, cults, and personal and self-interest rather than the interest of the country. So, diversity is one of the things we have to... Oh no, they always talk about diversity, isn't it? But they ain't talking about diversity in politics. That's what we need. We need 3, 4, 5 good political parties so that the people can pick and choose as they so desire which they care to follow. Any efforts to establish a third or fourth or fifth political party in this here country should be welcome. The thing is, it has become such big business that you have to have money to do it. It's unfortunate. We have to go back to ideology. What you believe in, put it to the people and let them make the decisions. I welcome any third or fourth party in this here country. As a matter of fact, I want to give them a name, the Pro-Patria Emancipation Legion, because we want a legion of honest and decent men in this here country to run it. Why Pro-Patria? For the nation, in the interest of the nation, all for the nation. Emancipation? That's where the bad one comes in. Free from political domination from colonial powers once and for all. The time has come for a third or fourth political party. Welcome wherever it comes from, and I will join you as long as you preach the things that I would like to see, and I know, as a matter of fact, tested and proven will be good for our country. Have a nice day, will you, Mr. Joseph, sir?
Thank you very much, caller. Have yourself a great day likewise. Let's accommodate a WhatsApp call. It's time for me to say good morning. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Josie.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much. Listen, Grenada can't even afford the two party that they have done with. Never mind a third party. Remember, our party need money to spend because they have workers. So that's that. I just want to go on the gun amnesty. Deacon Mitchell is a very good man. I think he's doing a wonderful job in Grenada. But he needs to step up this thing with his gun thing because you're going to lose tourism. You know?
Okay.
You know, if it gets any worse, you're going to lose tourism, carnival coming up, and cruise ship.
Oh my goodness, unfortunately we seem to have lost that caller there. Let's accommodate this call. Good morning, caller, welcome.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, could you turn down whatever volume you have in your back, please?
Yeah. Good morning. Could you turn down whatever volume you have in your back, please? Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Go right ahead, please.
Yes, Mr. Innocent, how are you?
I am alive and so thankful. How about you?
I am alright for the time being too. Third party in Grenada wouldn't make.
Why?
Third party in Grenada wouldn't make.
Why?
It have been proven that already. Check all those that came. TMP, Mr. What's his name? Dr. Alexis.
That's the PLM.
Huh? Yeah. Antoine. Patrick Antoine. And many others. And they didn't make. They can't make. They won't make. No third party is going to make in Grenada. We can't afford the two party. The two party don't have enough guts to compete with the people, most less to our third party.
Okay.
They are not making. And I don't know how long I'll live for, but I'm certain that between now and the next election, if you have a third party, you won't miss anyway. Remember how much we had for the election gone? Remember how much that was launched?
No, I don't.
Okay. They had more than 4.
Okay.
And they didn't reach anywhere.
All right.
And if you look at most of the person that was in the third party join up with one of the parties now.
Okay.
I think it's better for Mr. Peter Davy to come back on terms with the NMP or the NDC. He's a good person and he might be a very popular person within the area.
Okay.
But third party ain't making it. You forget Miss Lady has left NDC. Ms. Roberts?
Uh-huh.
Right. So we have history to show that the third parties are not getting anywhere.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. It's 26 minutes after 7 o'clock. Someone says the only third party Grenada needs is Wagiti, bingo, and dance. They like that kind. Come on. Okay. All right. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hi, good morning, Innocent. How you do?
I am doing fine. How about you?
I'm blessed. Innocent, if now it's a hard competition, you think when they cut us off, we had to pay our reconnection fee, our charges for rent for the meter? If Green Lake had another company, you think they would have cheated us how they cheated us so? So everybody have different type of ideas and come up with different things and new things. So I could go for the third party.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Someone says on WhatsApp, a third significant political party will be great for our parliament. Just imagine having 7 seats as a party and the remaining 8 are split between 2 other parties. You have the majority to form the government, but not the majority to just have things passed in parliament. This would force our MPs to put in the work. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Oh, yes. Good morning, Doc.
Welcome to the program. How are you doing?
Not too bad. And how are you today?
I am so well this morning. I don't know why. You know, not old, but wise folks, the aged folks. My grandmother always said, you know what we call gigi?
No.
You don't know what that? Well, that's what they call the chicken hawk.
Okay.
They had a name for it, gigi. You know, and my grandmother always said the day mother hen jolly is the day gigi take the child. It's the day chicken hawk take the child. So I have to be careful. But let me hear your substantive point, please.
Have a good day, sir.
Uh-huh.
Now, those things, those conversations I love, but it have me really, feeling very, very sad. My voice is on radio since a very long time ago. And when I hear people become hysteria about the crime and what should be done with the young people, it hurts me very much because I was young one time too. We are failing to realize that we have not done well to position the young people now, and they're acting out based on what we did not do for them. It upsets me when I talk about the economy, and some people get so upset at that, not understanding that it's the economy that has to rescue us from whatever we do. If you don't understand the economy, the role of the economy, and what the economy is supposed to do for us, then why are you getting upset at somebody who are talking about it? It hurts me very much to know that, yes, we're looking for a third party. Yes, we're ready for a third party. But let me tell you something. Where are you going to get the leaders from to form a third party? Who are you going to place there? Look at what is happening currently where the leaders can't come together. We have 33,000, 35,000 persons, one talking this way, one talking the other way. We are disunited. We are fragmented. The society is confused. How do you get a third party? Where do you take the numbers from? And what will happen? Our leaders have done us that. And we're still quarreling with one another and getting upset with the crime that is rising. Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, Jamaica. I spoke about this years before. Yeah? Yet we're getting upset with the young people. Where we live in Sardin is no longer 10 cents for a teen. Look at where we are. The young people have to cope with the problem that we create for them. Yet we want to jail them for long prison term. We did them that. We mash up the society. Leaders are responsible for that. Those people who put themselves there to lead. And now you build the society. You having problem in living the society? We did this to them. We did this to the society. We have to cope. We have to find a way, but we can't quarrel to find a way. We have to come together with a strong economy and put them to occupation, so they will not deviate from what we hear in the crime and the drugs and so forth. So this is what we have to do. Third party will not solve it, but the attitude of people who want to put themselves for third party have to be right, honest, and upfront for the development and well-being of the society.
Thank you.
Have a good day, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, caller. All right, before we take that commercial break, let me just read one of the comments here coming via a WhatsApp platform. Every country, I believe, needs at least 3 parties. The two-party system leaves too much power in the hands of the winners. The two-party system is very dysfunctional. We take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Grenadians, the National Celebrations Committee invites you to celebrate the next 50, embracing a future of development, transformation, and unity as we ready ourselves to mark the Grenada's 51st anniversary of independence. On February 7th, 2025, activities include the Independence Monarch Competition semifinals, January 25th at Lassages Playing Field, with the final carded for Saturday, February 1st at the Sutters Bus Terminal. National Church Service, February 2nd, 3 p.m., Crossview RC Church. February 6th, National Colors Day, Interministerial Competition and Independence Cultural Extravaganza from 7 p.m. at the Grenfell Bus Terminal. And on Friday, 7th, it's the grand finale at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium, the Independence Day Rally, Military Parade, and Made in Grenada Expo. Let's all celebrate in true Grenadian unity, the anniversary of our 51st independence.
Grenada is such a beautiful country.
Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's easy when you shop using Courts Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Welcome back to the conversation. It's 26 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hey, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
What is your opinion? Do you think we need a third party?
110%. See, and I'll give you my reason for that.
Yeah, justify it, yeah.
The point is, when you have a two-party state, which I've experienced in Grenada for the past 15, 20 years, is that one party run down the other one and not think or say things towards the interest and the development of the country. It's who could flag each other off so that the people vote for them. So I believe a three-party system will be adequate in terms of you have two parties. There may always be two main parties running. But that third party has to be significant, that they are willing to get in, but they speak the truth. You know, in life, there's always three aspects of one thing: your side, my side, and the truth. And this is where the third party comes in. So I believe, based on your question this morning, Grenada need a third party, serious third party that look after the interests and the country and the people, the interests of the country and the people. And that will then make those two main parties check themselves.
Okay.
So I believe firmly we do need a third party in Grenada.
Okay.
For the country, for our generations to come to enjoy Grenada for what it's worth.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. It's 25 minutes on to 8 o'clock. And all right, let's get back to the telephone line and say good morning, caller. Welcome.
Thank you very much, President. Good morning to one and all. Yes, I would support a third party, even a fourth party, but I will say something here. Any third and fourth party that should be formed should be or must be a grassroots party, and one that is definitely not fragmented or has fragmented members coming from different parties. You know, we need a clean slate, people who never was in there and is really ready. And you know, I could be the next Prime Minister. And
I agree with you.
Listen, if I could be the next Prime Minister, and let me tell you something. If I am the next Prime Minister, you know what happening? I don't really want a salary. You know, one thing I had admired Maurice Bishop for is because he never really interfered with that. He even held on to his old Toyota Cressida. He didn't want a new car. He didn't want this. He didn't want that. You know, he had good intentions, but unfortunately, the enemies wronged him and they created the problem. Today, currently as I'm speaking here today, this present government has a problem because they have people parading, charading on air in a loud and kind of way, but they are not really honest. And that is the problem. They are not honest. You see, they may have good intentions, yes, and they may be thinking much of doing things, but they don't have good intentions. Have a good day, people.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. 23 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning, caller.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, I want to say something. Yesterday the topic was on what happened in Trinidad. And you talk about St. Lucia, Jamaica, and everybody. People not thinking about what happened in St. Vincent. And we have a flock of St. Vincent in Grenada.
Okay, caller, hold on. That was yesterday's topic. This morning I want you to tell me, what is your opinion on a third party in Grenada?
A third party?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
You down on the beach.
Huh?
Down on the beach, Grenada Beach, you could have a party down there.
Caller. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 22 minutes on to 435-2041. Yeah. Now, the reason for that discussion this morning is that's the talk on the ground. And someone says via our Facebook platform that we should really take to the streets and hear from the young people what are their thoughts. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Innocent.
Hi, welcome to the program.
And King Innocent, I'm so proud of you. And I want to say a special good morning also to the acting Prime Minister, statesman, the Honorable, most Honorable Andy Williams. Do have a great day, my friend.
All right.
In relation to I remember when I'm subject to correction, because anybody could call and challenge me. When Peter David was expelled from the NDC, because I know he was expelled. I think he had former party, NUM. national for something at the NUF, and I think eventually Glennis Roberts led that party. I don't know if people will remember. So it's not the first time. So if he have another party, well, if he's having a new party now, good luck. But as far as I know, like I say, anybody could challenge me. He had this party NUF after he was expelled, and Glennis led it. I don't know what happened, and then afterwards, I understand he went into NNP. So I don't know what happened, but in any case, getting back to the original, getting back to the crux of the thing, it has never been proven to be successful, right? The third parties. We had MBPM, you remember MBPM, Morris Bishop Patriotic Movement, and when election time come, you think it's lotto, they call it. You had Francis Alexis, you had what's his name, Patrick Antin, all these people. I'm not sure if Grenadians have an appetite for a third party. I very much doubt that it could make. I mean, Peter might be, he is popular, I would say that. I still think, even though he has lost popularity, when I look at the figures, I go by data, not just talk. When you look at the figures, he's been losing election. I mean, I'm talking about he's been losing votes from his original thing, right? When you look at the data, but I still feel, because I belong to the tongue of St. George, I still feel that he could pull it off and he could win independently. And probably, if he runs, he could take off votes from the NNP side, and NDC might win that seat. But coming back to the thing about his party, Grenada, I think Grenada have an appetite for a third party, because just like you say, when you look at the history, although sometimes unexpected things happen and nothing is in concrete, so you can't say it will never happen. But when you look at the trajectory, when you look at the history, I find as though Grenadians have an appetite for a third party. They themselves have appetite for. I themselves sure if they have appetite for the two existing parties. Because people seem to have no confidence and they're fed up with politicians. So I don't think Grenadians have an appetite for a party. So I don't think he will make. But we just have, it's a matter of time. So my friend, do have a great day. And let me tell you again, may you sail on the shores, the seas of you like that. May you sail on the shores of the seas of ambition and land on the shores of success.
Thank you, my friend.
We Barclays people have to stick together.
Thank you, my friend.
I love you. Bye.
I love you even more. All right. Goodbye. 18 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Good morning, Doc and Candy in Winnipeg. Hope you all are doing fine. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. Innocent, I was the first caller, and I said that the question was not relevant, and I threw it on the door. But I'm having my best day in the year. I'm laughing to hell in my kitchen here, listening to the comments that is coming on. But I'll say one thing. I won't be long. When you look around our country, the young people are not getting involved in tangible walking environment. They're not walking. They all want to sit down by the side of the road and then in turn go and teach people things. That is what they're doing. Most of them. There are a lot of work out there. They want people in construction to rebuild, and they are not getting involved. But furthermore, we are an agricultural nation, and if we don't address this situation, these people are better off than us when we were growing up. They have better opportunities than when we were growing up in the 60s and 70s and 80s.
So how party they're talking about? Okay.
Let me hear you.
Could you control the noise, please?
How
does it tie in with the third party suggestion that we're having, the conversation this morning?
Talking about we fail the youth, but I'm talking about the opportunities that those young people have and had is much more than when we had when we were growing up.
Okay.
They don't make use of it, Innocent. That is, it is evident. So I am saying I would like to join that third party, but I want it to be heard by Mr. Constitution, Mr. Rolo, and Mr. Economy, wherever this guy comes from.
Okay.
I would love to join that party.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, caller. All right. 435-2041. That's the number you call to get in on the conversation. Let's go right back here and say good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Senator. How are you doing?
I'm alive and thankful. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, wonderful, man. Yeah, definitely we do need a third party. But Grenadians, because of the one-track system, they always believe in sticking to one thing and they don't believe in changing. So hence the reason why we're gonna stick like that, because I'm listening to the program since I came to Grenada the past 3 years. And it's a repeated set of callers every single day with the same useless, sorry to say it like that, because I don't want to be picking on anybody. Same things they're saying over and over every day. And they have other people listening to the program they're trying to get through, but because of the people just sticking to the same old thing, won't be changes in Grenada. Not now, probably in the next 10 years. But we do need a new party because we're in a modern system. This kind of 8 to 9, the country closed, there's nothing to do, no recreation. Obviously, we got to come out of that system.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. It's 15 minutes on to the hour of 8 o'clock. Back to the telephone line. Let's go there and say good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Innocent.
Hi, welcome. I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. Well, for this two-party system, what I sort of visualizing in Grenada will happen, maybe not right now, but over time. You see all these foreign people that comes in and they got citizenship and they do all these things, and then they have businesses and so on. I just feel that one of these days they're going to form something and call it make a party, and that is a party mostly for let's call it the foreign base people, and they have the money and they're going to come up. You see something like Donald John pulling in Bill Gates and all these big boys, and they're going to form some certain party that representing, and at the end of it, it represents all the foreign-based people that come from abroad and live in Grenada, because our system is too much at cheating and brambling and thing, because we have two parties. What I look at, one was a hustler, the hustling, and when he make, he give something, and another one is conman and brambler. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. 13 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take a final commercial break and we come back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Looking to take your business to new heights? Advertise with GPN on
11 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Welcome back to the conversation. Straight to the telephone line. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yes,
Sam, good morning once again. Sorry for coming back, but I have to, your last caller, I have to congratulate him for his foresight. He's bang on. Yeah? Hats off to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. 435-2041. That's the number to get in on the conversation. What are your thoughts? Do you think we can accommodate a third party in Grenada? What are your thoughts? Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Gordon. How are you, sir?
I am alive and very thankful. How about you?
I'm pretty good. Listen, we need a third party per se. But there is some issues to address. And the people like you in the media would make the big difference. Whether we have a third party, we have a fourth party, we have a fifth party, or we continue the same nonsense. Let me tell you why. The political culture of the Grenadian people right now, under this two-party reign or regime, would not make a difference. It would not take the country forward. So we have to have a change of mindset. And the people like you have to push the issue, and I raised that yesterday morning, the national interest and the petty party political interests. So if we continue with the petty party political interests, we are going nowhere. Same comments. If we are able to change our mindset and see and recognize that the national interest covers everybody, the total whole. Anybody comes in with that kind of mentality in the political arena, or what I would say, the political or the management apparatus of the nation, we will make a significant difference because we will be moving forward. What you will be seeing is socio-economic growth and development, not only on a local level. It will be on a regional level, and it will be in the global level, because we would have an impact.
Okay.
So whether it's a third political party, whether it's a fourth political party, whether it's a fifth political party, it's not really the issue. The critical issue at hand is a change in mindset.
Okay.
And the mindset with this present political culture, it wouldn't work.
Okay.
So people like you have a critical role to play. Get the media cracking, and don't ask the public what you want them to hear.
Okay.
Tell the public what has to be done. Thank you very much, sir.
Have a good one. All right. It's 8 minutes on to 8 o'clock. And for those of you who've been calling and, asking about that account that we spoke about, now the account is now established at the Ariza Credit Union. It's called the Cuba Relief Fund. That account number, it's 81519. I repeat, it's at the credit union, the Cuba Relief Fund. And remember, in November or December thereabout, I thought of having some support mechanism for the folks in Cuba, and that account has been established. It's called the Cuba Relief Fund, and the account number 81519. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning to you, my dear friend, and Happy New Year to you and to GBN and to the nation as a whole.
Well, I hope you heard it. I extended that greeting to you early.
I heard it, but unfortunately I was unable to reciprocate.
Okay.
Busy mornings.
Okay.
But thank you very much, nevertheless. Now, the third party. Of course, we understand all some of the things that were said about the small population, lack of resources, and all those things, which of course will militate against having a strong third party. So you find what will happen most likely, the third party will eat into the support of one of the existing two.
Or maybe both.
So you may end up having 3 weak parties. Having said that, however, a third party would make sense if it brings something new ideologically to the table. A different, perspective. And it should not be just another case of one person or with a friend or two trying to, share the spoils of political power. You understand? Another person offering the same thing, but just wanting to get the hands on power, so they get a seat here or a seat there. But it can be good if you have another group with a different perspective, fundamentally different. And if you have a situation where none of the other parties can get a clear majority, but the Constitution doesn't acknowledge political parties. It is a person, the successful parliamentarian, who has the support of the majority, right, of the others. So if it's a case when you have, 7 and 7, nobody has a majority, and somebody, a third party, can come in there, cut the tie. Sometimes there are times in St. Vincent where the person who broke the tie decided they wanted to be the leader. I'll join with you if only with my one seat I could take the whole thing.
James Mitchell, yeah?
Yes. But it can bring a difference, because you can have another party that can bring new perspective, because you have one or two persons there who can really come and ensure that things are done differently. However, it brings with it instability, as in Israel and in France, because they have so many of those small parties, but they all have ideological differences. But because those parties have sway, they pull down a government every now and again. So every 2.5 years, on the average, you have to have a new government, because they move the support from this one to the other one. You understand? Because no one has a clear majority. And these are some of the instabilities that we can have if we have three, actual performing parties in such a small society.
Okay.
But it could work. It can bring benefits, but it has to be something more than just another person or two wanting to share in the political spoils.
Right.
But from what I'm hearing all around, that's what it's going to be. Just another person, another couple who just want to go there, get something out of it, so they can get something too. That won't benefit the country. It would not.
Okay.
You have to come with something new on the table, or else there's no need for that. Okay. It won't help us in any way. It won't move us forward.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day.
Have a good one, bro.
Sure.
Blessings, all right. Good, thanks. Let's take this WhatsApp call. Good morning, caller. Welcome. Caller, good morning. Okay, we seem to have lost that call there. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
I don't think we need a third party. What I think we need is a real good opposition. Okay, that's just my view.
Okay.
And just a little observation. I might be straying a little from the topic. While some people are fighting real hard to build up Grenada and see Grenada do well, some are just fighting real hard to break it down. But they can't stop the progress. Thank you. Have a good day.
I like this. Thank you, caller. Yeah, let him try, but Grenada will rise, whether we like it or not. What is happening in Grenada is nothing different to what's happening anywhere in the world. You understand? Let's go back to the WhatsApp call and say, good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm alive and thankful. Welcome.
Wonderful. Here we looking for a third party. How much registered party we have in Grenada at the moment?
I would not be able to tell you that accurately.
What's about the one with Glennis and the one with Mr. Antoine? Is this party still existing?
I am not able to answer that.
Okay, well, let me add them just for discussion's sake. So that is 4. Okay. So how you want us to add one more to 2? And we have 2 already. How can we do that?
Okay. I'm happy you raised that. I'm happy you raised that. Yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Yeah, the Glen is the North Party, Mr. Antoine Party. Probably we have Mr. Alexis Party, and so forth and so forth. Probably the Revolution Party, I forget the real name, still existing because they probably they're a registered party.
MBPM.
So if you want to add a third party to 6, how we reach from 2 to 6, 2 to 3?
Yeah.
After you done all about 6 already. I think this is confusion is sick. And thanks for the for giving in the number again for the account. So every now and again you can just show it out so people could get a fairly good idea what it is. But whether we have 6, 7, even the revolution that was one party thing couldn't bring everybody together.
Okay.
Wherever you have people, there will be division.
All right.
There's only natural.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. And with that call, it brings us to the end of the program this morning. Thank you very much for your contributions. All those of you who contributed and participated one way or the other. We do appreciate your contribution. All right. And someone says innocent and they're forgetting the GULP. Yeah. Maybe the phrasing of the question was wrong. Not a third party, but that's another party. All right, folks, this is where we've got to pull it down. We've got the BBC coming up. Thank you once again. Until next time, God bless you. Bye-bye.